the twilight of the gods nears. Brother will kill brother. Families will be sundered by murder. 4 ages are afoot. An axe age, a sword age, where shields are cloven. A wind age, a wolf age, where the world falls. No one shall be spared.
Welcome to Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion RPG podcast. Prepare for adventure.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey Ragnarok and Rollers, Jim here. Hey guys, just want to let you know we're coming up on our 1-year mark for Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion Hero to Ragnarok adventure. So I figured we'll give a little NPC background in this episode. And I was also looking to see if you guys have any questions or any interesting things you'd like brought up or mentioned on the show, because this weekend we're planning on getting a little Q&A session in with some of the feedback that I've received from fans. And I'd just like to say thank you guys for emailing us your questions, comments, any cool little anecdotes you got. And definitely thank you guys for supporting us on Patreon for help keeping the show on the air. And without further ado, I'd like to present the Frost Giantess Sisters. As the band is traveling on the Viking River cruise, the Frost Giantess Sisters had a surprise that the group never found out about. But maybe they will once they arrive in Budapest. For as we arrive, a limo pulls up in Budapest at the Grisham Palace Hotel, a very beautiful, very opulent, old-world-style hotel.
Well, now, that was rather unfortunate. The mooncalf would have been a great pride to sell to Utgard Loki.
Fret not, my sister, for we still have the true prize in our possession.
Yes, my dear. Yes, the Heart of Winter. Though it would have been interesting to see if it could have powered the mooncalf.
Yes, but at least it wasn't the prize itself we lost, only the bonus. Though I am concerned about the words on the Norn that a Heart of Winter's ice will make the mooncalf unstoppable. That phrase has so many meanings. So many.
As she pulls out the Heart of Winter, a fist size to a giantess piece of large blue quartz crystal, carved to resemble a huge heart.
Welcome to the Grisham Palace Hotel. Ladies, may I welcome you to the Grisham Palace Hotel. Is this your first time in Budapest?
Oh yes, the city is so lovely, though a little warm for my taste, but such a lovely place.
I assure you, for your convenience, we will ensure the temperature will be set to your comfort levels. And I ensure you all arrangements have been seen to, and all of your special guests' accommodations have been thoroughly seen to. It is a pleasure to have your conference here and book all 17 of our suites for the week. Our bellhop shall see to your bags, and I personally shall take your handbag in hand, madam.
As he reaches out for the bag containing the Heart of Winter.
No, sweet sir. I like to hold on to my valuables personally. Have all the guests RSVP'd?
Yes, ma'am. I just received word from a Mr. Lysmith that he requested a suite and similar package to the others for the auction for his proxies, since he himself will be late in attending, only arriving on the last day of the conference. I have, of course, per your instructions, set up this additional suite for the guests, and added their names to all the security features that you have arranged.
Excellent. The less time in the presence of the trickster, the better for that auction and the other guests. Please ensure that the special needs of our guests are seen to and per their RSVPs. Plus, I would like to thank you again for letting our cooks use your facilities for the duration of the conference, as well as the Germans to help aid your security contingent. I promise we shall be very generous in our compensation and favors.
Oh, sister, stop your maiden-like teasing, and offer him a drink if you want him to be your plaything. Least you break him.
Well, just know I'm here for any and all of our guests' needs. And here is your suite, while your sister's is there with an adjoining door as per your request. If there are any needs I can aid you with, just contact me. Here is my personal phone extension. I'm available to you any time of the day or the night. Please enjoy some champagne on the hotel.
Oh, this shall be fun, sister. I shall begin preparing for the ritual, and after I shall have my fun and play with some mortal toys. I don't know about you, but it's awfully nice of the Alfar, the light elves, to let us, stay in the hotel. Apparently, because they own it. Although, leave it to the dark elves to be so darn secretive and not share their offer ahead of time. Do you know that they won't share it with us until the second night?
Oh, no. Well, those dwarves, those horny craftsmen, offering magical items for the heart of winter.
Well,
like we would take magical items.
Well, I don't know. They do make some lovely items. And they were responsible for the moon calf, back in the day. So they're not without their charms.
Yes, well, Uller's wife will be attending for her family clan.
I always did wonder about her. It's like, first she marries Nord, and then she hooks up with Uller. From what I gather, they're still fighting over it.
Well, Surt's delegation, led by that luscious Lucius, who's playing with.
No, that was me, dear. I played with him.
Well, can't we all play? Only offering a position of honor in the armies, as if...
Like I'd want to serve under a man.
Oh.
It's like more like he can serve me. Why, and speaking of men, Utgard Loki's not going to be happy that we didn't just turn the damn thing over to him initially. But then, really, it shouldn't be a king of the Frost Giants. It should be a queen.
Oh, I would agree with that, sister.
Yes, I think this is going to be a very interesting, shall we call it a summit?
Well, if you want.
No.
No, we need to get the cat fed.
Okay.
Look for some rats, some mice.
Oh, you and your cat. It's like I prefer playing with other toys. All right, I must prepare for the ritual, so we shall make preparations.
Okay.
Until then.
When shall we
When shall we two meet again?
Oh, sister.
you are funny.
And for those of you wondering, yes, this is actually named after the actual hotel in Budapest. And on the podcast, I will be putting some photos so you can enjoy how beautiful this hotel does look. And oddly enough, an investing group from the northern reaches of the United Kingdom have purchased it. And who's to say that this financial group isn't a group of the Alfar, the Light Elves, seeking to have some investments in the world? However, I wonder what exactly is going to happen when you miss the Alfar, the Svartalfar delegation of dwarves, Surt's delegation, Utgar Loki's folk, Ullr's wife, and the band together. That, and let's not forget Loki, who will be showing up better late than never. So guys, let me know if there's anything you think would be interesting to happen at this Grand Budapest hotel. And as always, thank you for listening.
Hi guys! If you're a fan of reading like I am, and you've been looking to try out audible.com for audiobooks, we have a link for a free 30-day trial. So go ahead and check out audibletrial.com/creativeplaypodcastnetwork. That's Audible, audibletrial.com/creativeplaypodcastnetwork. Thanks!
And please send in any questions that you'd like us to answer on the air to creativeplaypodcastnet@gmail.com. And we'll make sure to have a link for the email in the description of the podcast. And as always, thank you for listening. Hi, this is Jim from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion Hero to Ragnarok podcast, and the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And I'd just like to say thank you for listening, and may fate always be on your side.